Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get to Sense 92. Give you guys the latest on new music from your favorite artists, your new favorite artists, and all that good stuff. So I'm keeping these reviews coming and going. So you know how your girl does it around here by now. So yeah, let's get to nitty gritty. Chloe and Halle. Chloe and Halle, they're doing their thing. I really like their music. So they just released a song called Who Knew, and it's based off of the Grownish season of Grownish. I think it's the upcoming new season of the TV show, the television series. So I really like Chloe and Halle in particular because they have been making waves with their music. They did break out as new music artists, so they've been out for I guess about 2 years. I mean, like seeing the success of like their music and have witnessed the mainstream success of their debut album, The Kids Are Alright. And I had really had listened to some of their songs from their debut album. One day I'm going to have to listen to the entire debut album from start to finish. But I really think that Chloe and Halle have something here in terms of like, you know, their lane, their sound of their music. And really it's a combination of like, I would say a mystique feel, R&B, pop, a little bit of like soul, and really their voices are really beautiful, so they can really mesh well together with like their singing and how their harmonies are really like well developed. They have a really good ear of music, and also I like how on this record I do hear Beyonce's influence too, because Beyonce also supports them, and you know, she endorses them too and their talent. So I love seeing like people support each other, and I love to see like up and coming new music black artists, they get to showcase their talent with their music, and you know, they have their own lane of music. And one thing I like about Chloe and Halle is that they're not trying so hard, they're just being themselves. It just like it takes a while for like artists, especially like new artists, like to experiment with their music and even find a lane that really suits well with them as their artistry, you know, as they present their artistry. And it's kind of like, even for me, listening to their music, it's very soulful. It has that R&B and pop appeal. So when I listen to Who Knew, it's more like I would say like a slow ballad, but kind of like an up-tempo, mid-tempo, like a mid-tempo and a slow ballad, kind of like it's kind of like a combination of the best of both worlds. So Who Knew, it's kind of like a love song. It's more like them, like, you know, expressing their romance, like a guy that they like, and it's kind of like it's really good to hear, to listen to in the ears, because like the way how their voices, you know, they blend together. It's like that angelic tone, and the way how they really pull in with like how they're singing the notes, and how like they like the you know, it's just more like a soothing. You know, when I listen to their music, it's really soothing, and I like that they're comfortable with their lane and their sound, and I like that, you know, they're very aware of like, you know, their critics too. But hey, we, you know, gotta deal with constructive criticism, but it's all good because, you know, that way they're aware of like what people like and what people want. But at the end of the day, I do truly believe in people appreciating the art, and it's okay to have constructive criticism. It's okay to have an opinion, and you don't have to like a song, or you don't have to like the music. But I think that artists sometimes they find it challenging to like, it's kind of like when you have your lane, just go for it, just own it. That's the only way that you have to do things, you know, because from here on out it's about learning how to discover who you are. That's why I love artists that they go against the grain with the music, because really, like I said, I am open to listen to different artists. I am not a person who will just write an artist off without doing research. And I think some people, especially music consumers nowadays, they get to, you know, always, like I said, it's always about the popular artists. It's always about the ones making these hit records, the names on the charts on Billboard. But then again, turn around and you got these underrated artists that really, they just want to make their music, and really, like I said, they know about charts and Billboard and all that, but they want to make sure they connect with our audience and connect with their fans. I'd say like I said, the best thing to do as an artist, especially as a new artist, is to connect with your fan base. Have a following. Make sure you stay consistent, putting out music, letting your fans know when your music is coming, so that way, your fans can unite and promote you. And like I said, I always have said this: it takes a village to raise a child. So really, with Halle and Chloe and Halle, vice versa, doesn't matter because they're sisters. It's like I like that they know their sound and they already have gained a lot of support. They have fans, so it's really good to see more black female artists get their shine. Because like I said, I am a huge supporter of supporting talent, period. You're talented, you got the support in my book, okay? So like I said, I think that with this record, Who Knew, it's more like a nostalgic feeling of like that R&B vibe of the sultry soul and even the pop. And I like that with their sound, and even for them being sisters, they have a good ear of music. I have done research on them even up until their debut album, The Kids Are Alright. I did get to read the interviews, how they grew up with music, who are their influences, playing instruments, because they play instruments, they produce their music, and I have seen them on their live performances. They have the stage presence, the overall package. So Chloe and Halle have been making a great name for themselves. So it's like, I think that even for them, as the music goes on, I can see them have longevity. And I truly do believe that as time goes on, they will continue to make good music. Because like I said, I have to check out their debut album, The Kids Are Alright, from start to finish, so I can be more like connected with them. So like I said, I'm very picky about who I support and who I choose to listen to. But overall, Who Knew is a really dope record. Chloe and Halle, they're doing their thing in music. Shout out to them. So yeah, guys. Any Chloe and Halle fans, let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this Who Knew record. Don't be afraid to hit the notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. Like, share, comment, and subscribe below. And so stay tuned next time on the next episode of Get the Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace. Bye bye.